Hello, hello. This is Ines, health and fitness coach. I'm so excited to be here, and I have invited my client Victoria. The reason why I invited for this interview is that I wanted her to share her story because it's really, really exciting because there is a difference when she started to work with me and now after when she completed 4 weeks challenge with me. And I think everyone should know, and maybe you can get also inspired by that. And please, Victoria, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Victoria, and I've been working with Ines on this challenge for 5 weeks now, actually, and I'm very excited about it. Um, um, it's been an interesting transformation, something I didn't expect, and I'm very happy to share my experience.
Thank you, Victoria. So the way how it will be, I will be asking you a couple of questions so that we can dig in a little bit more and get more understanding of how your journey was. Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. So, uh, when did we started to work together? Was it like 5 months, 5 weeks ago?
Yes, it
What
was.
was
It
your
was. Go ahead.
yeah? So I wanted to ask you before you started working with me, what was your biggest struggle and how your life was then?
Hmm. So my biggest struggle is actually how I control my food, my relationship with food, and how it manifests the way I exercise as a result of eating my eating habits.
Hmm. How long it has been going on for you?
I guess I started initially. The problem is I have an eating disorder, and I've struggled it since I believe it was 2011 or 12. And it's been a long journey for me. I've yeah Before the lockdown, I've managed to control my eating disorder through fasting, intermittent fasting, and the type of diet that I eat. As soon as we got into lockdown, I focused on exercise quite extensively, and I would push myself a bit too much to the point where I would actually injure myself, um, and then punish myself through eating or not eating as a result of that.
Yes, Victoria, and this is what also was very very common, like common both of us because I was going through the same experience since I was 14, and I know exactly how it feels when you are in just controlling a circle and you can't get out because that you always have to control something because otherwise you are out of control and it feels like a mess. So and therefore we connected on a deeper level. And
Yes.
yes, I'm so excited that you approached me and really showed your interest working with me. I feel a really big honor to be leading you through this journey and help you to step up slightly to show you that there is no need to control as much because still can things happen for you in your body, into your mindset without need to control till the end. And amazing. I just, thank you so much for that. And what was your experience like working in this with these four? Actually, now it's five because we extended it.
Yes.
But yeah, what was your experience like starting from week one, week two, week three, and four and five now?
We started with our food review, right? The diet review, which was I'm really enjoyed it because quite a lot of things that I've been already doing aligned with what you practice yourself. So that was very encouraging. All the adjustments you suggested I do, I may not have implemented them all exactly, but the ones that I did actually helped me quite a bit in, a bit to release the control slightly. There's still work to be done, but I'm quite happy with the results so far. And in terms of exercise, I think we've discussed it previously. It did introduce the structure for me where I don't feel need to push myself harder because their workouts are very well balanced. I do feel I feel pushed, but I don't feel that I need to exhaust myself to a degree where I can't perform anything else outside of exercise. So overall, the experience was really good. Yeah, introducing this new structures where I can allow myself flexibility was amazing.
Thank you, Victoria. And one another question: why was it important for you now? Because obviously, this time, where like due to pandemics, everyone has gone into okay, I need to work more on your health. I might need to work on my mindset. So, what was your like driver like now?
Well, for me, it was. I've been for the last couple of years. I was working on my mindset in generally, and obviously control around my food and exercise, all tied into mindset, the way I see myself, the stories I tell myself, and um, yeah, I think it was sort of the next step from my own development. I knew my problem around the eating disorder came. From the with this in a bit like belief that I don't have control over myself or my life, and et cetera, et cetera. So I think it was kind of a natural transition into like in the next step in my journey. And we have met through William White Cloud's seminar, so there was alignment in our, I think, belief systems as well. So this is quite amazing. Very, very good.
Yeah, and one of our choices was actually number two priority, which was health. Our coach was saying, pick number one, but number two, it has to be your health. And then everyone's like, wow, I haven't paid attention to it as much. I paid attention how to make money, how to make career, maybe the wrong type of career, make money, but never about my health. Who cares? I'm just gonna live and die. But it's not like that. It's not that easy. So that was another one. Yeah, and I was like, yes, I'm into this already. So I just need to work on something else, which everyone has to work on something, and this is our life journey. And I think it's fascinating because you just never feel rested. You just like, okay, what's next? That in like, yeah, from my experience. um
Yeah, I
Tell me,
agree with you.
Victoria.
Like,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I agree with you. Like, health and time are the only assets that we can never really get back or make more of unless we protect it from the get going. So yeah,
Yes, and also I'm a big believer. Our emotions also represent our illnesses or symptoms. We always, I did the live video the other day that when you get some infection or your or immune system went down or anything that appears, even the headache, it's a sign your body is telling you. You just need to stop and listen to it. And again, it goes back into the health and. But like your heart, gut, and mind is all connected together. And
yes,
Victoria,
indeed.
just yeah, I wanted to ask you as well. Oh, what like how would your life would be like if you wouldn't enroll, if you wouldn't decide to work with me? How would your life would be now, for example?
Well, I would think it would be exactly the same where I started, which is pushing myself too hard, creating more injuries because I did manage in that time between the start of lockdown and the time I met you. I've cracked my ribs. I twisted my ankle. Um, I had extreme anxiety around how I eat and how I should not eat. which is now lessened so much. And it's been quite amazing. I allow myself cheat days um, more than once. I will admit to that. Now that I'm going on a date, I quite enjoy a few drinks here and there. But yeah, it would have been just constant anxiety ridden daily routine, I would think, which is what it was.
Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about because I had the same thing. And you feel like you are alone. You feel like you actually feel so separated from others. And the only thing that you think is food. And then you think, okay, if I eat this, I'm gonna get fat straight away. So I'm just gonna go for a run for not 10 minutes, 1 hour. I'm just gonna run, run, run. Maybe on an empty stomach. Let's go. I've been there. I know, and it's actually sounds like it's actually a torture. It was. I felt like I was torturing myself, and it comes from a. I what I discovered it comes from a place of lack of self love, and like it's kind of you had the love coming in, but then you turn it upside down. Therefore, like the hate goes against you, and it's horrible feeling. And it's so important to get some support from somebody that already has done it, like have been there, and you feel like kind of you're not alone, and then there is a way out. And therefore, yes, I'm so glad to be there for you and actually show you that you can do these things, and then it's allowed and it's okay, right? And you don't have to
Yes.
go like and run and really exhaust yourself, especially about exercising, because I know that there are so many people that think like I need to trash myself for half an hour and just like till I die. But what about the enjoyment of the exercise? Obviously, there is a certain different people are like they love different kind of exercises, but I think it's all about you also need to be gentle with those exercises and also push yourself, of course, and also like we did, right? We leveled up from the
Yes.
beginning. We just went up. It's like a plane taking off, and it just goes up, up, up. It's like, ooh, the intensity has increased. I'm like, oh yeah. That was planned, and you were great. You were always there. You were always replying. You were always basically you. Let's say, Victoria, you were full in, and this is where we see the results.
Mhm.
Share with us, Victoria, what results exactly did you get from this program, and why you decided to continue actually.
Well, I guess first I want to say that yeah, I agree with you. It's like it's like this issue that I've had that I came with is the underlying emotion for me. It's like I need to be perfect, which is completely unachievable, but this is the belief that I have. And so having the community that you could share your fears with, that's sort of on the same page with you, they can relate, and it's not necessarily that we talk about it all the time, but just having like-minded people and the energy of that community with you is extremely empowering. So I really appreciate that, and I'm grateful for it, that you created it. But yeah, I think my main result was, well, first of all, I toned my arms. My arms were so weak. And whilst I still have a lot of work to do, I'm very happy with the results. As you know, I'm taking one boxing class a week, and my punch has improved as a result of our exercises. Um, what else? I think like my body overall has toned a little bit, and I see the difference. Um, but the biggest win for me is the more relaxed attitude towards my eating habits. Absolutely. This
And
is why
that's a
I'm
big thing.
very grateful for that. Yes.
And I think it's really big thing because it's been going on for such a long time, right? And then there's this step closer to get to this gate that you can actually exit to the freedom. And that's amazing. That's amazing feeling to have. And I invite you to step up each month, and just free yourself. And it will come, Victoria. And what would
Yes.
you say someone? that is still on a fence. There's still things like, oh, it's I don't want to invest in my health now. I just will buy or go on holidays instead, or I just will buy another coat or shoes. And yeah, why would I actually even buy it? What would you say somebody that is still on a fence, like should I, should I not, should I not?
Well, I guess my reasoning behind it is you can never buy health, and the longer you wait to take care of it, the harder it's gonna get. And starting early actually gives you an opportunity to work less hard, I suppose, and still enjoy it. By the time, I mean, some people like the time they reach the time once they decide to exercise or take care of their health, they've lost so much that the burden itself can discourage them and make situation even worse. So yeah, for me, it's considering it as an investment into the future. Because as I said earlier, time and health is something that we can never get back, and can't necessarily make more of, unlike money or any other resources available to us. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the best house or the best uh, car, but you are like really crushing your body with the garbage and not really uh, moving your body because it's generating your energy, then I don't think you would live that long, and you won't be able to enjoy those good things, right? So yes,
Yeah,
the time.
and what kind of life would that be too, right? It's like if you don't eat well, your energy levels are low. You can't even appreciate the morning walk or little things like I don't know, meeting your friends, and you sort of stuck on your own in your house, depressed. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, the internal happiness that comes from the transformation when you actually put those good things into your body and like try to focus on good things rather like, oh, I need to calculate how many calories I'm gonna have, how many like steps and so on. It's just too much. So yeah, just
Mhm.
health is priority, and this is whatever that means to somebody, right? Somebody is into certain bits like yoga or any kind of whatever makes you happy, go with it, and
Mhm.
don't be afraid to invest money in it because it's so worth it. More you invest, more it will come because you grow. That's what I realized for myself. And yeah, look at you as well, Victoria. You have invested in yourself a lot, and we met it at one course actually, yeah, which we mentioned before, and that was a big step up for me. And yeah, what about you, Victoria?
Well, yes, absolutely. It was quite empowering experience. But as I said, for the last over 2 years, I've been investing in myself, in my development, in my health, and I see such an amazing difference. The person I was 3 years, who I was 3 years ago, is nothing compared to what I am now, and I'm much happier. I'm more open to the new opportunities. I'm actually creating my own opportunities, and I'm very proud of where I am right now. And having this structure that you've created has been another empowering step for me, where it is sort of treated as like every day I show up, it is an achievement. I can feel proud of myself, and I know if I can do that, that I can do really anything. And it's quite important to have these little steps upwards and onwards, I suppose, to just keep me going and keep growing as an individual.
Yes, and that's what we are all about. And yeah, it's the same for me. Last few years, it's just have like I have taken up just like you, and I hope this video has inspired some of you who is watching and who has been there till the end with us. And thank you so much, Victoria, for your time. Is there anything else you want to add before we switch off?
Well, I guess the main thing, I just want to thank you for the structure. It was absolutely amazing. And I really do want to encourage everybody who considers it but not quite sure to do that, because it's not just about doing exercise 3 times a week. It's also developing mindfulness around your body and mind, which is overall just builds endurance for the lifetime, I would even say. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Victoria. And yes, the programs that I create is for a lifetime. It's not only you finish, then that's it. You exit with that knowledge that you can now go for the rest of your life, and you decide what you want to do, because that's your choice. Every day you make choices, left, right, left, right. I want to have this, I want to do that. So that's it. That's all up to you afterwards. Afterwards. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Victoria. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. And I will see you on our sessions.
tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. The same, the same. Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Bye.